looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Anthony can't hit. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Suggs. It's good from long range.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength. And here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's Milwaukee now. Holiday, the pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Loads it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Ross against Middleton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Anthony against Allen. Here's Portis, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. And so Orlando again turning it over. Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Bamba. Wagner comes in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And Prime Time subbed in for Grayson Allen. And the pass to Giannis. Here's Moss. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Magic trail by 7. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
Here's Moss. Good on the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Moss. Carter against Lopez. And it's Carter missing. Bucks leading by 8. Holiday, the pass to Moss. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Primetime's got 6.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Carter. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Magic. Seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Zuck. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first team foul.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Jalen Suggs at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami. Here's Moss. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Wagner. Misses off the left iron. Here's Primetime. For the 3. The shot missing. And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. To have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And there's Fultz. Then it's Anthony. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
He's off on that one. Ibaka with some nice D. Bucks leading by 12. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Wagner. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Allen with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Allen's got his second basket.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
Fultz the pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
You know, the first overall pick of the 2017 draft, Markelle Fultz, really struggled with Philadelphia. He only played 33 games over his first 2 seasons in the city of brotherly love.
Pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. No good from Moss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Anthony can't hit. And talking about Fultz, that February 2019 trade sending him Clark to Orlando seemed to give Markelle new life.
I agree with you, Kevin. It was good to see him get a fresh start. He actually played in 72 of 73 games that season for the Magic and averaged 12 points and 5 assists. Best of all, he looked like he was enjoying basketball. That was a great sight to see.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis, he's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Holiday in for primetime. Here's Middleton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Passes it to Fultz. Back to Ross. Over Middleton. Trying to get open his puck. And it's off the back rim. No good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Portis. Holiday looking for an opening. Kicks it to Middleton. And he drives in. Back to Holiday. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Magic. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Allen. And Bamba pulls it down.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Allen against Fultz. Allen left side. He kicks to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Boy, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
And now the first timeout call here for the Magic.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Wagner comes in for Fultz. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony. Suggs dishes to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
The 9-foot standing reach. Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Outside Holiday. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Turnaround Jay. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 18. Suggs. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 7 points for Jalen Suggs. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good. Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Isaac against Antetokounmpo. With 1 on the clock, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the center. Onto the bounce pass. Clock at 6. Suggs with the ball, working on Allen. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Milwaukee leading by 16, and teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
13 feet away. Onto the Kumbo. No good. The Magic shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Pass to Carter. Now Anthony. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Ibaka is checked in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Ross on the wing. Defended by Ibaka. It's stolen by Ibaka. Nobody near Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Allen's got 7.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And Anthony gets it to go. Milwaukee leading by 17. To the paint. Allen, that's good. And it's 9 points for Allen.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Allen's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Here's Ross. Bamba kicks to Ross. Another shot. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Allen with it. Picked up by Suggs. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Wagner comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Anthony. The Bucks also changing it up. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portis. Dan Connaughton comes in for Allen. And Prime Time subbed in for Drew Holiday. The pass to Fultz. Down low. Here's Lopez. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Lopez has got his first basket.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Middleton looking it over. kept alive, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it left. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Moss. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Connaughton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Driving inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
The Magic trail by 21. Fultz with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. Here's Nora. A shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Here's Fultz. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hey, somehow, some way, this guy makes these tough physical baskets and just drops your jaw with the way he does it.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 16. Out left to the wing. Castellanos. Here's Primetime, looking to end his cold spell, and no good that time.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget, but somehow they still find themselves with the lead. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Over to the wing. Here's Moss, and nothing is falling for him right now. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac and Carter manning the post position. Anthony is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the three. They get it back.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now, here's Suggs. Lopez covering, and that one's good. Suggs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Oh, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely. Just 4 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Tries from 16. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, I really like the way Holiday runs with a purpose in these situations. It's not enough just to run the floor. You've got to know exactly where you want to run.
Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Anthony. And here is Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. Bucks leading by 16. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And that one drops.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". Back most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Player of the game, Drew Holiday.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Giannis against Carter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Giannis against Carter. Here's Suggs. Offline with his 3. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Outside Holiday. The pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Giannis.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, Very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Suggs. Orlando gets it back. Carter kicks to Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Ross with it. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Show you how I win the Rockets, where I keep it solid. Real lavish, I'm mania, blow 'em out the water. I ain't catching your misses if you can't hit the target. You complaining too much, so baby, beg your pardon. Oh, I'm on my body and supercharging. 100% dumb, I go so. Had to hop up in the function just to get it started. Keep making this music, don't care these records charted. I'm just living for the village, I'm my people, father. Put on for the ones I call mom and call father. Pray I find a good woman to give me a daughter. Karate chop it if it's fake though, sayonara. These the stats of an elevated gentleman. With the way I lend these helping hands. Keep grinding till I touch a whole acreage of land. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meet up, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah. I'm on the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Filled up the duffels, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no raise. It's a hustler's holiday. Where my real go get it, that probably tucked off somewhere off the map. We do a little this and a little that. Find me in the cut, running up a bag. You can catch me posted, I be with the real ones. Select few solid ones and we all building. Different type of dream, skyscraper vision. Run these pennies up till we check a million. How you winning if your fam don't know? If you all alone, then what do you do this for? You ain't living if you living like that. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meet up, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah. On the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Filled up the duffels, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no raise. It's a hustler's holiday.